rough idle, power loss, and a check engine light? Most people replace the EGR valve, but that's not always the solution. In Japan, technicians use a smarter method, cleaning the EGR valve safely without damaging the engine. In this video, I'll show you that exact technique step by step, and how it can save you hundreds. Let's get started. Step 1. Use the right cleaner. This is critical. Most people grab any strong-looking spray and assume it'll remove carbon. That's a big mistake. Many generic cleaners contain harsh chemicals that damage rubber diaphragms and plastic parts inside modern EGR valves. Instead of cleaning, they slowly destroy the valve. The correct approach? Use a cleaner specifically labeled for EGR or intake systems, one that's safe for sensors and seals. Spending a few extra dollars here can save you from replacing the entire unit. Step 2. Spray direction matters more than you think. Don't just spray everywhere. Inside the EGR valve, there's a delicate internal mechanism and often an electronic sensor. If liquid gets into the wrong area, it can cause electrical failure. Always spray from the exhaust side inward, targeting only the carbon buildup. Use short, controlled bursts, not flooding. Think of it like cleaning something delicate. Precision matters. Step 3. Let it soak. Don't rush this. This is where most people fail. Carbon deposits aren't soft, they're baked on under extreme heat. A quick 2 to 3 minute spray won't do anything meaningful. You need to let the cleaner sit for 15 to 20 minutes minimum. Sometimes even longer. Patience here makes the difference between a temporary fix and a lasting result. Step 4. Clean the passages, not just the valve. Even if your valve looks clean, the problem might still be there. Carbon often builds up inside the intake passages connected to the EGR system. If you ignore those, the buildup will come right back. Use a brush and cleaner to clear those passages. It only takes a few extra minutes but makes a huge difference. Step 5. Don't clean unless there's a real problem. This might surprise you. Many people remove and clean the EGR valve too early. But every time you remove it, you risk breaking bolts or damaging gaskets. Only clean it if you actually have symptoms, rough idle, poor performance, or specific EGR-related fault codes. Step 6. Your driving habits matter. Short trips are one of the biggest causes of EGR buildup. When the engine doesn't fully warm up, carbon deposits form faster and stick harder. Over time, this creates heavy clogging. A simple solution? Take your car for a longer drive, about 20 minutes at highway speed once a week. It helps burn off deposits naturally. Step 7. Understand the type of carbon. Not all buildup is the same. Soft, oily carbon is easy to clean and usually needs just one soak. Hard, dry carbon is much tougher and may require multiple cleaning cycles. If you treat them the same way, your cleaning won't last. Step 8. Never use a wire brush. This is a huge mistake. Wire brushes can scratch the valve's precision surfaces. Even tiny scratches can prevent proper sealing and cause long-term issues. Instead, use a soft brush or a wooden tool to gently remove loosened carbon. Step 9. Check the position sensor before reinstalling. Modern EGR valves are electronic. Even if the valve is clean, a faulty position sensor can still cause problems. Before reinstalling, connect the valve and use a scan tool to check the sensor reading. It should show fully closed when the engine is off. If it doesn't, cleaning alone won't fix your issue. Step 10. Know when cleaning isn't the solution. Sometimes, the EGR valve isn't the problem at all. Other issues, like a bad temperature sensor, vacuum leak, or clogged catalytic converter, can cause similar symptoms. If your valve looks clean and moves freely, stop and check other parts of the system before wasting time. And that's it. Your problem should now be completely fixed. If this video helped you, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Car Care Fix for more simple car repair tips and secret maintenance tricks. Thanks for watching, drive safe, and I'll see you in the next video.